but like the culmination of how I was treated really solidified me leaving. And when all of the Wizard game stuff was happening, if you guys remember.
If you don't know what happened, Silvervale likes Harry Potter, so she played the Wizarding game, and everybody ganged up on her. Like a lot of people used it as an opportunity to shit on her by saying it was transphobic. Some people that, I mean, if you know Silvervale, you know she's not a very hateful person. In fact, she's a little bit too sweet. I think so. I think she's too nice, basically. She's really nice, and she's just a really sweet person. And people that should have understood that about her and known that she's not the things that people claim that she is, should have had her back, in my opinion. And she's probably never gonna say that, but they literally fucking bust her. Like, a bunch of people bust Silvervale and then used what happened to Silvervale as an opportunity to gain clout, to clout chase. And it was really fucking disgusting. Like, to be honest, like, I was actually, like, it was one of the most disgusting things I've seen in the video. Like, honestly, I'm gonna be real. That was the moment. That was the moment I was like, dude, the VTuber community is fucked. Like, I don't want anything to do with this. It was literally this.
That, I know a lot of people think that I had no support, and you can't imagine how true that was. I was put into a call with
this, like, wizarding game thing was so stupid.
Gun.
So annoying.
The CEO of the company, like someone that I admired and I looked up to and I wanted to please, someone that I thought was the coolest person ever. And he told me that I was a damage to the brand. That I was a disappointment. I was told that me being her—
Wait, Gun said this? Did she say Gun said this?
no support, and you can't imagine how true that was.
Bro.
I was put into a call with Gun, the CEO of the company, like someone that I admired and I looked up to and I wanted to please, someone that I thought was the coolest person ever. And he told me that I was a damage to the brand, that I was a disappointment. I was told that me being harassed was an inconvenience to the other talents and not to talk to them. Optics were more important than their own talents will be.
You know why? You know why? Because a lot of the friend shit that they have is all fake. That's why, because why would you do that to your friend? Why would you bust your friend for clout? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, dude, yeah, and it's like a lot of people saw this as an opportunity. They're like, oh, like, let's dump on Silvervale because it's easy right now, and then everyone will think we're the good people and pat us on the head. Dude, it's disgusting.
And I was suspended from streaming. They said it wasn't a suspension because they weren't that kind of agency, but what else do you call being told not to stream? Talent freedom, right?
Fuck.
And this broke me. Like, it shattered my perception of everything, and it shattered my trust, and it just fucking broke me.
And like I said, like, the people who should have been there for her and, like, had her back, all fucking backstabbed her. Well, not all of them, but
like, I have been a part of this agency since the beginning, the literal beginning. Like, I was a founding member. I had put in so much effort and time and love into, like, seeing it grow, and to be treated so harshly with no remorse by someone so important to me just ruined me. And when I needed their support the most, I was met with contempt. And
Yup.
that just broke me.
Yup, 100%.
Sorry, I know it was like really heavy shit, but.
And again, like, Silvervale is the type of person that she's just gonna be really upset about it, and none of it's gonna convert to anger. Like, she should be fucking pissed at these people, right?
It's just a lot. And I later, of course, reached out to some of the talent and told them. I don't think I was supposed to, but I told them about that, and they said they didn't agree, that they were on my side, that they were surprised that I was treated that way.
She doesn't get angry, so she felt
And
broken.
when we left, they of
So
course
Lobosa?
discredited us to the staff and the other members. As soon as we left, like they painted us as troublemakers and problem people, that we were greedy and asked for more money. There's like so many horrible things just to avoid the truth that they were stealing from us. And they intentionally announced May and I leaving at the same time, so it looked like we left together, even though Nyan wanted to leave at the same time. And they refused to let her leave at the same time because they wanted to look better for them. Like, it's not like we were all jumping ship at the same time. They literally held her hostage.
Man.
So it would look better for them. And they advised the talents to stop associating with us. And I later found out that they'd been slandering me to musicians and artists that I had worked with through VShojo, and slandering me to companies and ruined potential business partnerships that I was really, really excited for.
Dude, she should fucking sue
some
them.
of my like dream collabs that were gonna happen.
Oh wait, pointless.
And, like, staff didn't know
Pointless
to
at
ask
this
for
point,
terms
I guess.
Everywhere, like they even run some of the really large VTuber clip channels. Like they were everywhere, and they had their hand in every pie.
Man. So apparently, it was brought to my attention that the other Tectone video has like the other half of it. So we'll check it out. I'm actually experiencing a lot of this like for the first time, like right now with you guys. Like I didn't really watch this stuff ahead of time, so this is like my actual like I'm basically watching the news like live with you guys.
Told you 1,000 times, these are not predictions.
Another
these are
Tectone video.
motherfucking spoilers. VShojo is dead. They are closed. They are gone. They are dissolved. Which means the NDAs are about to be dissolved too. Now,
Is that how it works?
do not go to any members of VShojo and ask them to talk about it. You're gonna wait for their lawyers to weigh in. And trust me.
Yeah, the Harry Potter thing was fucking ridiculous. Like anyone that played Harry Potter got absolutely shitted on. It was stupid.
With how many girls asked me what they're allowed to talk about, I assure you they should be going to lawyers instead.
The amount of people I had DMing me, telling me I should apologize for it, fucking ridiculous.
I know a lot of things, but I don't know all that, and I'm encouraging them to be very careful. So do not pressure any of them to talk about anything they don't want to do, okay? It very much depends on the terms of the NDA. We are going to find out, but this could be absolutely huge. If you think it's crazy now, it's going to get even worse. We are now kicking a fucking dead horse, and I'm here for it. VShojo Gunrun, the CEO.
What's her name? Rice Shower?
Of VShojo, put out a message. We're going to read it all. We're going to see the reactions. And Silvervale
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up. Yeah, I know. That's kind of
broke her
fucked up.
silence for the first time, and we're going to get all this shit. So, let's get it. Let's go. VShojo has failed, and I've mismanaged the company into the situation you're all witnessing. Yeah, no shit, jackass. So today, I am sharing... By the way, I really feel like Gunrun is really... And I want to make this very clear. I really feel like Gunrun has been like paid off by like the VTube mafia to take all the blame himself. Brother, this guy should be crashing out on everybody. Can we crash out on MowtenDoo? Can we crash out on the fucking unlicensed lawyer? Everybody who was a part of VShojo staff sucked ass, at least a lot of them. There was a lot of corrupt individuals. It's fucking insane. So today I'm sharing the difficult news that
To be honest, the least he could do is take responsibility.
VShojo is shutting down, and I take full responsibility for the decisions that led us to this point. I've been doing everything I can to fundraise and right the ship these past few months, but despite my efforts, we are in a worse position, and those I care about are now paying the price. Over the past few years, we raised... We? The fuck you mean we?
I mean, the company raised 11 million. I think what Gunrun's talking about here is this was investment capital. So this raised 11 million. It's not like the talent raising. This is investment capital.
Me? You mean your people? Man, shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't do shit. You sat there and you watched. Yeah, fucking right. Man, fucking shove this apology up.
Again, like, to be fair, I'm trying to be like 100% fair here. The 11 million is you can look it up. It was the investment capital. This isn't like the money from the talents. This 11 was like the loan or whatever it was.
Up your ass.
Not loan. I don't think it was loan. I don't think it was a loan. I think it was it a loan? No, it was investment. It was investment. I remember looking it up. It was investment.
To pursue a bold, talent-first approach in VTubing. Bitch, no you didn't. Oh, you pursued it. But you sure as fuck didn't get there. Yeah, you walked that way, but you sure as
it was seed money. It's investment money. There were multiple investment firms that invested in VShojo, basically.
Not get to your destination, prioritizing creators and community over short-term profits. Bitch. Yeah, that's because that profit's in your pocket yet. It didn't make it to the IDF yet. To achieve long-term sustainability, brother. You lasted 72 hours after Iron Mouse crashed the fuck out. Our funding went directly to our creators through generous splits. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm about to punch my monitor. Generous splits. 50-50 deals. Brother, your generous splits were 50-50
He might be talking about it being in comparison to JP. I don't know.
Deals. 85-15 is the
I don't know how does idol stuff work? I don't even think like Grok would know that if I asked. What are the revenue splits for idol agencies in Japan on average? I mean, it's kind of hard. Like, it probably won't be able to actually give me a real number here. There's no like, yeah, it wouldn't be known, I suppose.
Standard. Jesus. Debut investments, infrastructure, concerts, events, and staffing, all designed to support them. Yeah. So of that $11 million that you made, I guarantee you less than 0.1% of that went towards any of this shit. Yeah, fucking. Oh, yeah, dude, we did all this. Literally drew a PNG. Jesus, bro, get a fucking grip. Good God, you sound like all these entitled artists on Twitter. Oh, man, I spent all day slaving away drawing these emotes. I'm going to need $200. Literally 5 seconds of effort. We also wanted the talent to write their own IP, or to own their IP, which we knew was a unique creator-first approach for an agency. Yes, good job. You did one good thing that should be industry standard right now. Congrats. You were better than the fucking blackest company on earth, Niji Sanji. Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa,
also, like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know about it. To be that fast for like making emotes and stuff like that. Like our emote artists, I really like our emote artists a lot.
As we find.
Yeah, I agree, Tazuto. They do take work. Well, it depends. Obviously, there's going to be people that do them really fast, and it's like not good quality, but there are people that do make them of good quality.
We did it. We didn't kill anybody in our group. We're so good because we're not like the Nazis from World War II. Bitch, just because you're doing shit better than the Nazis doesn't make you good people. Congratulations. You did what should have been done years ago. Wow. Continue to jerk yourself off.
Yeah, it could be just like
hey
hyperbole.
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
really sorry, but also, did you notice that we're really freaking epic? We only stole $500,000 from charity. We could have stolen 2. Okay, wow. Nice one, man.
Mm-hmm.
However, despite all our efforts, the business failed to generate the revenue we needed to sustain that model. The business they need to sustain, blowing away millions of dollars at Vegas. And eventually, we ran out of money.
Wait, is that what happened? Wait, at Vegas? Wait, does Tectone know some shit that, like, is not public yet? Well, on Hookers and Blow? What? What? What the fuck?
They're about to
I can't
claim
tell what's true.
bankruptcy.
I can't tell what's true anymore.
No shot. Brother, they're about to try to not pay back anything.
Uh-huh.
No way.
They probably don't have the money to do it. Let me tell you, like, a problem with VShojo. Here's like a major issue. They have no assets. If they give, and this is like kind of a problem with like their approach of like the creators like owning the IP and stuff like that. Especially for ones that they launch, they put a lot of money into that and then they own nothing from it, right? So then they have no assets. So like companies would have like a game, technology, some sort of intellectual property that like they would own. They'd be able to like sell and like recoup the money. But VShojo doesn't have any of that. So like if they go bankrupt, there's nothing. They have nothing basically. This is a problem with their business.
I'm surprised. Shy Lily's point. Hold up. What did Shy Lily say? Hold up. Disney acknowledged that some of the money spent by the company was raised in connection with talent activity, which I later learned was intended for a charitable initiative. At the time, we were working hard. Hey, this $500,000 appeared in the checking account. How did we get all that? I don't know, dude. Anyways, let's go burn this shit at Vegas.
Okay, so on that, I can actually see that happening. Like from a business perspective, I can see that like if Gunrun is the CEO and he has somebody else handling that somebody else fucked up and didn't tell him. Like as in like they got the charity money. The person who was supposed to handle that, or whoever was handling like that project, like with Iron Mouse, didn't tell them and just put it into a general account and then it was spent on some kind of project. And then they were like, wait a minute, it was charity money. It's like, oh, well, why didn't you fucking say that, right? So it's possible that like this happened without Gunrun knowing. But the problem is he's the CEO and in the end, it all goes to him. All the responsibility, like that's when you're the CEO, if shit fucks up, it has nowhere really, like it's basically always goes to you because he's the captain. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, he shouldn't have hired someone. He should have like ran a tighter ship. There's a lot of things that like, no matter what, it's kind of his fault, you know, but there is a possible world in which he wouldn't have known. I think that is reasonable, that there is a reasonable scenario in which case that he wouldn't know about it until later. But here's the problem though. There's also a second part to this problem. The second part is the instant he found out, it should have been the top priority to handle it. Right? So like this was a year ago, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. The charity thing happened a year ago. So the instant he found out that like, oh, that was a charity thing, some heads should have rolled immediately at that point. Like heads should have rolled and he should have been like, okay, everyone, all hands on deck. All hands on deck. We need to handle this problem immediately. Right?
Let's hit those slots. Yeah, bro. They got $500,000 and didn't even check to see where it was from. Jesus, this is insane. Which later I learned was running for a charitable initiative. At the time, we were working hard to raise additional investment capital to cover our cost. What cost?
I think that they had. Okay. So I think what happened was they tried to grow the company, and then their overhead was too high. Again, we talked about this the other day. Again, San Francisco company, California company, California wages, possibly people being overpaid, that their staff was too bloated to actually like, it was too bloated and taking up too much money from compared to their income. And basically the injection of $11 million basically, I don't know, fucked with their ideas of what was possible. Like they were kind of rolling in the $11 million and kind of just using it to kind of buff the company as fast as they could. But it all just kind of fell over when you know, they're once that ran out, and they couldn't rely on the. So what he tried to do was he tried to, instead of fixing the problem and being like, okay, like listen, we hired too many people, the shit that we're doing is too ambitious. We need to like redirect course and like be a little bit more responsible, a little bit more conservative here. Instead, they were like, fuck it, like we ball, get more money. Like, you know what? It's fine. We'll find more investors. And then there were no investors, basically. Darth Andrea says, basically, Leaflit, VShojo was using money that was supposed to be paid to talents to just pay the staff and run the company. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. When it comes to employees and the talents, legally, like in terms of like legal responsibility, them paying the employees, especially in California, them paying the employees was probably of a higher priority. Which I know that sounds fucked up, but from a strategic perspective, in terms of like what's going to get you more in trouble, shafting the legally at least, shafting the employees was worse, basically. Yeah.
What cost? The fuck?
The cost would be all of their staff that they probably had too much of.
All of the expensive shit a content org needs to do, like renting venues, designing costumes, organizing streamers. It's all.
What state is VShojo HQ'd in? Ask Heedless Fire. That is San Francisco, California.
Done remote.
One of the worst places to do business. I wonder what made that the choice. Why would you choose to headquarter in San Francisco? That already seems like a bad business decision, right?
By drawing pictures. What the fuck did you spend $11 million on? Oh, bro. Such a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. This Weasley little liar, dude. This Weasley fucking liar, dude. Oh, we have so much to talk about. At the time,
I feel like Tectone knows a lot more than has a lot more info than we do.
We were working hard to raise additional investment capital to cover our
I'm just running off of like what a publicly known information.
Costs, and I firmly believe, based on the information available to us, that we would be able to do so and cover all expenses. We were unsuccessful in our fundraising efforts. I made the decision to pursue funding, and I own its consequences. I am deeply sorry to all talent, staff, friends, and community members who believe in our brand. You did not deserve this. Go take this apology and go fuck yourself. I am so happy I commented, Lamau, fuck all y'all, frame one. Weasley little liar, dude. Weasley little fucking liar, dude. Yeah, fucking right. Oh my God, the inauthenticity, you smell bullshit a mile away. We're gonna talk about all this. Let's get into Silvervale's response real quick.
All right, here we go.
Silvervale did a stream yesterday, and we're gonna talk about all this. Here we go. There's a follow-up to this post, as well as legal mindset response. Great. What'd he say? TLDR, they failed to secure a loan on their unprofitable business and embezzled $500,000.
Yeah.
They're fucked, guys. They're fucked. Jesus Christ.
That's what I meant. They tried to get another loan. They tried to get more investment, more loan to cover, like basically instead of saying like, guys, this is unsustainable. The way that we're running this is like, we're going to run out of fuel. This is bad. Guys, we're running out of fuel. Imagine you're on a starship and they're like, yeah, we're running out of fuel, guys. Like, we should probably like not be running things like this hot, right? And they're like, we'll just pray that like some aliens will come and we can borrow some from them. That was basically like the plan. So like instead of like they took like he took the risk. He took the risk that he's going to be able to get more funding, and it failed. So that's why everything collapsed.
Had no idea how bad it was. During the Hogwarts Legacy controversy, Silvervale had to call with a Gunrun, someone she admired, since she was told she was a disappointment and harmful to the brand, and that her harassment was an inconvenience to other talents. Oh my god. She was told not to speak with them and was suspended from
Holy
streaming.
fuck.
Oh my god. When they left, they were discredited to staff and painted as greedy for asking for money. Nyanners backed this up on stream. I told your ass they got NDA'd. Hey guys, these aren't predictions, they're spoilers. These aren't predictions, they're spoilers. I told you all, when they had to leave, they were NDA'd and badmouthed from the staff to the girls, and that's why they ceased communication. These are not predictions, guys. These are fucking spoilers. Welcome to youtube.com/Tectone. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications. So many...
I do have one question, though. If you're friends with a person, why wouldn't you just ask? You know, like, I don't know. Like, am I crazy for thinking that? Like, if, like, for instance, like, if, like, why wouldn't you ask? Why wouldn't you ask Silvervale and ask for her side of the story?
Horrible things just to avoid the truth that they were stealing from us. VShojo announced Silvervale's and Vebe's departures together to make it seem as a joint decision and blocked Nyanners from leaving at the same time. They held her hostage. Yep.
NDAs, but then why would you believe it? Why would you believe it without hearing the other person's side of the story? Like, I don't know. It just seems weird to me.
Later found out she was slandered to artists, companies, and business partners she had worked through via VShojo. Her first VShojo contract had no exit clause. I made more money in the first few months of Mythic than my entire time at VShojo. And guess who got her in that?
Nice.
Twitch chat, I would like you all to take a moment to acknowledge me.
Okay,
I would just like you all to take one moment.
There you go.
To simply acknowledge me. Is what it is. They call me VTuber Jesus. They do. They do. They call me VTuber Jesus. It is what it is. Yep. It is what it is. The threat of them suing me was very real, and it haunted me for a very long time. Even before it was announced that I was leaving, I had just mentioned my Discord, just like casually, that I was stressed and needed to cancel the stream, because they contacted my lawyer because of that and threatened to sue me if I hinted that I was leaving or unhappy at all. Just because I said I was stressed. So imagine if I said anything else. They were watching us like a hawk.
Man.
I think they were watching all of us. On IP rights, of course we keep our IPs. We started with them. I am still timestamping and summarizing her stream. We'll post my notes later. I want to make sure that you all know everything that I have said over the past year and a half has been proven demonstrably correct. And I want you to see how many people on Twitter are telling me that I'm making up lies. Guys, the internet makes it so hard for me to tell the truth. Once again, the chip on my shoulder is the size of a goddamn boulder. These things that I say, they are not predictions, they are spoilers. These things that I say that are called nothing burgers are tactical fucking nukes. Guys, are we paying attention now? They wanted you to be bad, they wanted you to be wrong so bad it's crazy, I know. They say, oh, Tectone doesn't know this.
It's because it shatters the reality, right? Because, like, that was, like, the whole thing was that VTubing is such a nice, like, everybody loves each other and everyone's friends. It ruins it.
No, that.
It's
Listen,
ruining,
guys,
it's ruining, it's Paradise Lost, right?
You dumb fucks. These people on the internet have to act like we don't talk online to avoid y'all retards who make it so hard in the community to actually work with people.
Calopsia says Fruit was the last to leave.
Who care? Guys, whether you love me or hate me, there's one thing that you cannot deny. The number one thing I do in my entire career is help creators first. Every single opportunity I have, I say, fuck the corporations. I will help the creators every single fucking time. And I need these fucking pencil neck dumbasses to stop making my life so fucking hard so I can help the people who need the fucking help and who allow me to speak for those who can't. I'm the fucking voice of the motherfucking voiceless. Stop making my life so fucking hard just because I'm bald. Jesus, bro. Listen the fuck up. Holy shit. Let's get into this.
I was put into a call with Gun The CEO.
Okay,
the
we saw this
company
part
was me.
just earlier
There
already.
is nothing wrong with playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you played a Harry Potter game on stream. Oh, dude. You're a burden on the brand. Suck my dick. Oh, bro, you watch Rurouni Kenshin. You're a damage to the brand. Gunrun, go fuck yourself.
Wait,
I was
what? Where did
told
the
that me being
Kenshin thing come
harassed
from?
Legit, Gunrun is such a piece of shit.
Wait, where did the Kenshin thing
was
come from?
Inconvenience to the other talents and not to.
It was an entire organization taking advantage of these women who had no idea what the fuck they were doing because they were new to the industry. This shit is pathetic.
Yeah, I know about the Kenshin thing, but like, was that a thing? Like, I don't know.
Talk to them. Optics were more important than their own talent's well-being.
Jesus.
And I was suspended from streaming.
Hey, VShojo, go woke, go broke. Yep. Go woke, go broke.
True.
Yeah. Have fun appealing
Amen.
to the woke mob who say, well, you may be playing a video game, but do you know what that video game represents? What that video game...
Do you know how that makes people feel unsafe? The fact that you play that makes it feel like they don't exist, and that you're okay with the bad feelings, bro. It was mental illness. Like the whole Hogwarts Legacy like saga was like one of the worst arcs. It was unreal.
Game represents goes against my ideology, and I'm gonna need you to stop playing this.
That was literally what they said, by the way, was that if you play Hogwarts Legacy, that you make people that are trans feel unseen and afraid. That was literally what people were saying. It was actually so crazy. Yeah, it was nuts.
Because it goes against my politics. Did you
They
hear
put
what
streamers on a hit list. Like, there were a lot of groups of people that were. So you had like two different groups of people. You had the virtue signaling people and like the I'm so offended that you're playing it. You had those people that were basically trying to flex power on other people because they disagreed with J.K. Rowling. So therefore, if you play the game, you are therefore supporting J.K. Rowling, and then you're the enemy, right? And so they were those people, and then there were also other people that were basically using the situation to like dunk other people for clout. And there were groups of VTubers that were basically making what do you call it, like blacklists that were like, oh yeah, this person played Hogwarts Legacy, don't be their friend anymore. And like I had people do that to me. Like I had people that like I helped out, like I personally helped out, that absolutely backstabbed me behind my back because I played Hogwarts. And you know how I found out about it? Because people talk to me. People always talk to me. When people do that shit to me, I always find out.
J.K. Rowling said, "Shut the fuck."
Yeah. Basically, they blacklisted me for playing Harry Potter, and then they had like this group, and they were like, "Yeah, like don't associate with Leaflit anymore because she played Harry Potter."
Fuck up, Jesus Christ, Jesus! What
They
a
said
joke!
it wasn't a suspension because
What
they
a
weren't
joke.
that kind of agency. But what
Yeah, it was like I don't know, like people. I'm like, I had to tell a lot of people. Like I had people telling me that I need to apologize, and I need to apologize to the trans community, and I need to like I had people telling me that like I had to basically. It was like, if you're gonna play Hogwarts Legacy, you have to donate to trans charities. Yeah, it was like, if you're gonna play Harry Potter, you should at least donate to trans charities. You should do that to show your it was basically like, do it to show your like your support of trans people. If you're gonna play Harry Potter, then like do that as a like a public display to show your support. And I basically said, I ain't donating shit. I ain't donating shit because like I don't know who you want me to donate to, and I'm not donating like off of a threat basically. Like get the fuck out of here.
What else do you call being told not to stream?
Silvervale's model is fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Let's watch the next clip.
But whenever anyone was like, "Oh, I love VShojo so much. It's so cool that they get to keep their IP." Bitch, we own our IP.
Yep.
We started with our IP.
Yep.
Of course we get to own it.
Yep.
It's ours.
Yep.
Why are you celebrating that?
Yep.
Like, oh, bad things happen, but they get to keep what they own.
Yep.
Like, fucking duh.
True.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously. And everyone's like, "Oh my god, I love VShojo. I want to sniff their parts because they get to keep their."
No, dude, VShojo is so lucky that Niji Sanji exists. Because everybody thought they knew the bad guy, but meanwhile, they were the fucking bad guy.
Dude, that's so true. That's so true because Niji Sanji basically took so much of the heat that nobody was looking at VShojo. Like, nobody was, right?
Guy beneath the surface. They were literally using Niji Sanji's bad PR to appear like they were the good guys. Hey, guys, I'm about to blow your mind. There is no good guys in the VTuber Corporation. There doesn't always have to be a good guy. Just because your competition looks so shit, that does not make you the good guys. They're all shitty. They're both bad.
Like, fucking obviously, it's not as big of a deal as you're making it.
Yep.
Like, fucking get over yourself. And everyone would always say that, and it's like, what's happening?
Yep.
Oh, like I know, like other companies would own their IP or like make you sell it or whatever, but like that was VShojo's whole thing, is that they were different.
Yep. Yeah, they're just as phony as everybody else. Let's keep going here.
When we left, they of course discredited us to the staff and the other members.
Hey, chat. Who told y'all that before everybody? Who said that?
Shayo, thank you for the bits. Thank you. And thank you 750 for the sub. Thank you.
And did you see how many people?
Ayla says there were cracks over the years for sure, and it was that we trusted the talent and the company hid behind it. It's true.
Call me a liar. Did you see how many people said, "What does Tectone know?" So many, it's ridiculous. Insane how hard it is to just merely tell these people the truth. It's insane.
As soon as we left, like they...
Zayla says he needs to stop jerking himself off on stream. Tectone's like that kind of person. He's just like kind of what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? He's kind of brash, basically.
They literally, the girls
showboat,
left,
showboat.
They slapped them on NDAs, and then everybody on staff shit talked.
He's basically like he got it all right, so he's basically saying like, "Told you so." All the haters get fucked, basically, right?
Them all to Mouse and Company, the existing members of VShojo, and labeled them all as greedy fucks. Disgusting.
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with
Jesus, guys. When I get to break my NDA, oh my god.
He's basically like the gamer that okay, this is literally what's happening, okay? Tectone is literally the gamer in your game, in your like League of Legends or your Counter-Strike game, who the other team basically shit talked him the whole game, and then he carried at the very end when like everyone thought that he was getting farmed. And then he carried at the very end and he said, "Yeah, fuck you guys, get wrecked, bitch, you suck, uninstall." Like that's literally what he's doing right now.
Oh man, pandemonium's gonna break loose. Yep.
What were you saying about me again, huh? Get fucked, you suck.
Oh, it's so bad, it's insane. It's so bad, it's insane.
They painted us as troublemakers and problem people, that we were greedy and asked for more money. There's like so many horrible things.
It is not an NDA from OTK. I want to make this very clear. I had a great experience with OTK. I did. Right? I had a great experience with OTK. The only bad part of OTK was Miz. That's it. And he's not OTK. That's it. I had a great experience with OTK.
I don't know the drama here. I don't know.
The only issue I had was Mizkif.
He doesn't like Mizkif.
Cool. Let's keep going.
Just to avoid the truth that they were stealing from us. And
I don't know anything about
Miss
Miss
Ray and I leaving at the same time, so it looked like we left together, even though Nyan wanted to leave at the same time. And they refused to let her leave at the same time because they wanted to look better for them. Like, it's not like we were all jumping ship at the same time. They literally held her hostage so it would look better for them. And they advised the talents.
Lol, fake crying by a man pretending to be a girl. Guys, I've literally met Silvervale. It's obviously a fucking woman. Jesus Christ, bro. Get a grip. Jesus, get a fucking grip. All right, keep going here.
I later found out that
Stop
they've been
it. Get some
slandering me
help.
to musicians and artists that I had worked with through VShojo, and slandering me to companies and ruined potential business partnerships that I was really, really excited for some of my like dream collabs. That
I think Silvervale has been through the worst of it out of any girl, and there's still stuff
I think so too.
that she's not going to be able to talk about. But I will say there is still worse things that she can't talk about yet. If you thought all of this was bad, I promise you there is still one thing that I think a lot of the girls are going to talk about that none of them can talk about yet. But it is worse. There's still one big thing. There's one big thing.
we're gonna
I think I might know what it is. I might.
happen. And like staff was known to ask for her everywhere. Like they even run some of the really large VTuber clip channels. Like they were everywhere. And they had their hand in every pie.
Yep. The problem that's really scary right now is with the company dissolving and them having no money, this company is going to look for any misstep they make to sue the fuck out of these girls, right? So they have to be very, very, very careful. It's a very...
There's a lot of dark stuff in the VTuber community, like I said earlier. I don't know if... Like, I definitely can't talk about it right now, but like...
Scary time right now. Once again, do not...
Maybe one day.
Do not pressure any of these girls to talk about anything that they don't want to talk about. Don't even bring it up. Just go to their stream and be supportive and act like everything's fine. When they talk, that's when they should talk, okay? Just be patient. Be patient and wait.
No, there's like real reasons I can't talk about it.
My heart goes out to all the communities affected by
Like,
the recent
actually.
news. I know it's surprising and heart-wrenching for a lot of people.
I don't mean it in like a I don't want to say. I mean, I literally can't.
There's not much more I could say, but I sent a pretty aggressive NDA, and they made her mom sign one too. We already read this the other day. It's fucked up. Shy Lily says, love Shy Lily.
No, just for now.
You would be able to do so and cover all expenses. Brother, you've somehow been bleeding 11
Maybe in a
million
year.
while maintaining the most successful and biggest VTuber roster in Western EN history and figured that just go away from its own. Oh, to spew the bullshit so confidently. What a weird way to say. So basically, I've been sitting ducks while watching the ship sink. And instead of sitting down with the talents and explaining the situation and finding ways to fix the business model, we went about hiring more and bigger talents to rake in more profit to cover our incompetence. Oh, also, I had no idea what the 500K was supposed to be for. Never questioned it. Checked all the books. Oopsie lol. Fucking terrible. VShojo, you deserve all the misfortune that is currently upon you. And may God have mercy on your soul. By the way, Gunrun lied about not knowing about it. Look at what he retweeted.
That was a good end.
Which I learned intended was for a charitable initiative. Iron Mouse just blew past my old Twitch subreddit and has another day to break Kai's record. I've seen some weird people flame her on Twitter the past couple weeks, but I hope she does also uptime subrecord. She's a great streamer, one of the best stories on Twitch, and also donating half the money raised to charity. Go Iron Mouse. And Gunrun reposted it. Gunrun knew.
Yeah, well, okay. It's possible he didn't know that specific chunk of money wasn't from it. It's possible. It is still possible that he didn't know. But still, again, it's still his fault because he's a CEO. So it doesn't matter.
That he took the charity money. This is disgusting.
Wait, no. What? Okay. So there is a possibility, right, that he retweeted that knowing that there was the event going on, but he didn't keep tabs on like where that went. And then basically when that was transferred from whoever was in charge of that, he wasn't personally like in charge of that, but he saw the tweet and then he tweeted it. Is what I mean. It's like when you're in charge of stuff, like sometimes you don't have everything on your radar at the same time. Is what I'm saying. It's like he might have had that money transferred into the wrong account without knowing, and he just didn't follow up. So like again, in the end, like I said, it's still his fault, right? It's still his fault no matter what.
Like, comment, subscribe for more updates. There will be more. The girls need y'all's support right now. So go follow their streams. Be supportive. Do not pressure them. This is going to get worse.
No. Okay, don't misunderstand me. He knew that it happened, but it's possible he didn't know that it was spent. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, he didn't, it wasn't on his radar after the fact. Like, basically, there was like the celebration period, and he just like forgot about it, basically. What I mean, like, it wasn't an intentional, what I'm trying to say is, like, it is possible that it wasn't intentional, that he was like, yeah, I want to take this 500K. Like, fuck it. I'm just going to take it. I need it. Fuck it. It's possible that that wasn't the case, is what I'm saying. Again, does it mean anything? Not really, because he's the CEO, and you know, you could say that he hired the wrong people. He should have been more careful because it was a high profile thing. Like, there's a lot of things that you could say that he fucked up. Regardless, it's still his fault, and he should have taken care of it.
Fuck all these people at VShojo. Gunrun is going to try to absorb all the blame to get y'all to
like for instance, there's a lot of stuff that like I'm working on, like in my company, and sometimes I forget about stuff. Like, stuff goes like kind of like I'm focused on something else, and then something that like I said I was gonna do, or something that I should have paid attention to before, completely gets buried under like my other stuff I'm working on, and I completely forget about it. And I kind of, maybe I gave it to somebody and like had them handle it for me instead, and then it didn't get handled. That's also a thing that happens.
not see the other atrocities that are happening in order to stop the witch hunt, because they want you to stop at the trail before it gets worse. It is worse. It is worse. And it's going to get worse. And they're trying to cover up for something. You all will find out about it very soon.
Wait, what did he say?
In order to stop the witch hunt, because they want you to stop at the trail before it gets worse. It is for them. This is going to get worse. Fuck all these people at VShojo. Gunrun is going to try to absorb all the blame to get y'all to not see the other atrocities that are happening in order to stop the witch hunt.
What I can say in this case is that there are people that have allegedly man, I'm being careful. There are people that allegedly have done way worse, have done way more nefarious stuff than Gunrun. So, like, if that comes out, it's way more nefarious, basically, is what I'm saying. Like when it probably will come out, if it's true, it's way worse, basically.
Because they want you to stop at the trail before it gets worse. It is worse. It is worse. And it's going to get worse. And they're trying to cover up for something. You all will find out about it very soon. Disgusting. Go support the girls. Don't say anything else. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye, guys.
There's another good coverage by Tectone. I'll link you guys the video, all right? Make sure you give that thumbs up. Tectone puts a lot of work into getting these videos and covering them, getting all the information consolidated and stuff. So, yep.